On the record in the matter of the city of Michigan versus Jacob Mullins, 24-0352025-00212. Council appearance.
I was waiting for the prosecutor. I'm not sure if they're here, Your Honor. Steve Cornish on behalf of Mr. Mullins from the Public Defender's Office.
Your question? She just went to go follow. I don't know where they're. Oh, I guess there is no prosecutor yet.
I sent her an email earlier to confirm what we were doing today, and I don't see I got a response.
I sent a reminder too, and I didn't get a response. To continue? Yeah, and I had Joe.
Prosecutor's office.
Okay, Mr. Cornish, we're trying to get a prosecutor on the line. I'll call the case back in a minute.
Very good, Judge.
Thank you. This is R versus Georgetown. This is, yeah. On the record in the matter of Arbors of Georgetown versus Sade McIntosh, 25-02027. Appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, or good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sade McIntosh here.
Okay, Ms. McIntosh and Mr. Fantero, today was the date that was scheduled for hearing, but I do have a conditional dismissal that's been filed that says here that the case will be dismissed upon the condition that the past due rent amount of $1,494.73 plus court costs of $181.60 for a total balance of $1,676.33 for a time period through June 30th, 2025 will be paid. It says supportive services for veterans families will pay $1,676.33 to the plaintiff by July 15th, 2025. Is that complete and accurate?
Yes,
That is
Your Honor.
correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and I do see signatures in both the plaintiff and defendant's line. It does state here that partial payment or performance will not satisfy this agreement. You understand that, Ms. McIntosh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have the right to be represented by an attorney? You have the right to proceed to a trial, and you could have demanded a jury trial. In order to enter this agreement, you would have to give up or waive both of those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you wish to waive those rights today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone threatening you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
You have 3 business days from today's date. If once you leave here, you realize you misunderstood the rights that you've given up, you can return to the court, request to have this agreement set aside, and then explain how it was that you misunderstood your rights. I'll sign and date this agreement for today. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions, Ms. McIntosh?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you both. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
And I want to thank your
Same to
office for allowing me to appear by Zoom today.
No problem.
Thank you.
Okay, there's been 2 stuff. Mr. Stoll's here.
I've got a prosecutor logging in right now.
Yes, thank you. All right, Ms. Matusko, thank you for logging on. Did you need us to, here's Mr. Martinez. Now we have 2 prosecutors. Okay,
I texted a few.
okay. And Joel Martinez is logging in as well. I just want to know, do you want us to forward you the report from the Forensic Center?
I just did that.
Mr. Cornish sent it to me.
Very good, very good. Okay. On the record again, in the matters of the state of Michigan versus Jacob Mullins, 25-00865 and 24-03520 and 25-00212 appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Nicole Matusko on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court. Deputy Chief Public Defender Steve Cornish on behalf of Mr. Mullins. We're all appearing via Zoom.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for a hearing on a competency evaluation. I have a report that was dated June 4th, 2025. Did you each get a copy of that report?
I have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and I was out of the office from during that time until this week. I think I received this a couple days ago. Nonetheless, the report opines that the defendant is currently still incompetent to stand trial, but likely to attain competence within the statutory time frame. I don't know why we have feedback. Is that the jail?
It's the jail, Your Honor.
Okay, we're gonna use the jail. Okay. Likely to attain competence within the statutory time frame. Let's see. Is there any reason to make any objection to the body or the conclusion of the report?
No, Your Honor, the people are prepared to stipulate to the body and the conclusion in the report.
None from the defense either. I've gone over it with my client and explained it as best I could to him. We would like to stipulate to the admission of that report as the exhibit for today and the findings.
Okay, the court will be adopted and incorporated into the court record, and an order will enter finding the defendant incompetent to stand trial, and he will undergo treatment with the hopes that competency can be restored.
Your Honor, is there any provision on the order that they could consider? I don't know if they're waiting for a bed for him, but it seems that he's been in Ingham County Jail for about 5 months. He hasn't retained competency there. In the report, it discusses the lack of proper treatment at the jail for him. So if there's a way that if there's a bed at the CFP he could go to, that be ordered if one becomes available.
I saw in my note from April 14th that there was, I thought that he was waiting for a bed. But
Okay, I wasn't sure I'm covering for Mr. Silverthorne. I was trying to catch up today.
yeah, that was my note from April, that he was waiting for a bed so that he can receive proper treatment. My understanding is that there is a long wait list.
And I've gone over that as best I could with him. So I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing on behalf of the people. Thank you.
No, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Matusko, for appearing.
Of
Thank
course.
you both. Have a good one. I just had that. We've only sent in two files.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. No, 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 no. Mr. Whitty, how are you?
I'm covering for Mr. Kerman. It's 2 o'clock. I'm both of you.
Okay, let's see, this is, Ruth and Cal versus Caitlin Wood and Robert Kelly. I don't see Mr. Tyra. Is he
I
there?
haven't seen him yet. I don't know if he's on Zoom, but he's.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, very good. I'm assuming you all resolved this already?
I haven't, Your Honor, if I may, the parties agreed to a conditional dismissal of the last hearing, and we were just brought back so that you could confirm the terms of the conditional
Oh.
dismissal.
Is it in the-
So I don't know if they're present on Zoom as well.
And it's-
I am currently trying to get them on Zoom. I did tell them that they wouldn't have to show up today, but I will. I'm currently getting them.
On a Samsung, can you unmute? On the record in the matter of Edward Rose Associates versus Antonio Ferguson, 25-02369, appearance please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Norman Whitty, appearing for Edward Rose on behalf of Richard Kerman.
Your name, sir? Okay, you don't have an attorney, correct?
No.
Today was the date and time set for a hearing. This is for non-payment of rent. Did you resolve this?
We have, Your Honor. I'm pleased to report the parties have agreed to conditional dismissal. If I can put those terms on the record.
Yes, please.
Your Honor, the parties have agreed that there is $2,112.25 in rent due and owing to the end of June, plus court costs of $172.04 for a total of $2284.29, which is to be paid by June 30th. We discussed that if it's paid by June 30th, the case is dismissed, it stays dismissed. If he doesn't pay or vacate by that date, then we would have the right to come back to court without further notice or hearing and get a judgment order of eviction. We did discuss that partial payment would not prevent us from going forward in that manner. We also discussed his rights under MCR 4.201J, after which he signed a conditional dismissal, if I may approach.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Mr. Ferguson, this is what Mr. Woody said, your understanding of how you're going to proceed today?
Yes.
Okay, now you understand in this matter that you did have the right to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you want to waive or give that right up? You also have the right to demand a jury trial. You understood that? You want to give up your right to have a trial?
Yes.
They were threatening you to do that? Anyone threatening you to get you to waive these rights? Who's threatening you? Okay, anyone making any promises to you to get you to give up these rights?
No.
Okay, so you understand that the case will be dismissed today upon the agreement that you'll pay the total amount, including court costs, $2,284.29. That's for your rent through the period of the end of this month, June 30th, 2025, correct? That's your signature there?
Yes.
Okay, partial performance will not satisfy this agreement, so if you don't pay in full by the date that you said you were going to pay, which is the 30th of June, the plaintiff can request to have judgment entered against you, and they don't have to notice you, and you will not receive a new court date. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions? I just signed that order. Will get you a copy. Any additional matters for the record?
Looking for the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Thank you. You have 3 business days to return to the court. If you decide you misunderstood the rights that you waived just now, you got to return to the court and request to set that aside. We're closed tomorrow, so it's not counted as a business day.
Okay.
Thank you. Who's on the Samsung? Hi, what's your name?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. That's my client, Caitlin Wood.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Caitlin Wood.
Thank you. This is Lupin Cal versus Caitlin Wood, and Robert Kelly, 25-02174, appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Norman Woody appearing on behalf of plaintiff.
Elijah Tyler, PX 6242 on behalf of the defendants. I'm sorry. Did you guys hear me? So sorry.
I did. I'm just looking for the document in the file.
Okay.
Where's Mr. Kelly?
Mr. Kelly is currently at work. Miss Wood is his partner, his wife, and I do represent them both, so couldn't get them both, but Miss Wood is able to show up.
Why do we think that, didn't I reset this because I said the parties needed to be here so that I can do this on the record and have them waive their rights?
Yes, Your Honor, but I thought that we had gotten it submitted before we got to this point, and then we would be okay. So that is my confusion, my mistake.
No, I think Mr. Woody wanted to do this one on the record then.
Your Honor, at the time, I am still content because both counsels signed this on both sides to have the hearing or the conditional dismissal entered without further hearing.
I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. It's my policy in this courtroom. I have not ever signed a conditional dismissal without them being on the record. They cannot waive their rights through their attorney. I need to know that they're not threatened to waive their rights. I have to ask them that myself. I need to know that they're not forced to waive their rights. I need to ask them that myself. I'm not going to reset this anymore because we've gone through this and we've wasted enough of people's time. So I'm going to sign it in this one time, but that's the policy, so there shouldn't be any future confusion.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, I'm always happy to do what the court requests.
Thank you. I signed it. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Mr. Darlinghouse, what do you have?
Mr. Honor, here for PSI, Michigan Land versus PSI. or I guess this-
This is PSI Michigan versus Trey Kiss and Jordan Jones, 25-02430. Appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nicholas Garlinghouse, P number 72150 on behalf of plaintiff.
What's your name?
Trey Kiss.
Jordan. Ma'am, you're all set.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
No problem. Today was the date scheduled for hearing, and this is for, I'm sorry, this is for pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor. It was a jury trial request.
Got it. Okay, did you complete the joint pre-trial statement?
We did not.
So you did?
We did, yes.
Where? Where is it?
We submitted it to the front desk the day after, this day was set, or the day of, sorry.
So you can't do a joint pre-trial statement without the other party. It's joint.
Oh,
So-
joint, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You said joint. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so did you give them the joint pre-trial statement? You can go and do that privately and then come back.
Okay,
If you
great.
have any
Thank you, Your
issue.
Honor.
Thank you. Okay, back on the record in PSI, Michigan Land versus Trey Kiss and Jordan Kiss and all other occupants. Okay, I have here a joint pretrial statement that I'm reviewing. It does say that the pending motions to be expected is a possible motion for summary disposition. No discovery is being sought at this time from either, okay. And a jury fee was paid when that's correct. Jury demand fee.
I believe it was waived for, defendants did make the request.
And there's a counterclaim for and past due rent.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and then 7,000 by the defendant. And that you're suing for a return of security deposit, personal property damages or stolen items, or issues relative to habitability and emotional distress. Okay, I signed the agreement. You'll get a copy of it now, and then you'll get your jury trial date from the civil department. Okay, they'll send it to you in the mail. Do you have any questions?
Yes, am I able to, submit a timeline and we just have some evidence that we printed out that we wanted to submit it to the court?
If you're requesting a jury trial, the jury is the ones to make decision, not me.
Okay,
So that's who you'll, at the time of your trial, you'll submit your evidence to them.
okay, sounds good. All right, and, I was also under the impression that, our landlord was supposed to be here at this hearing?
He sent an attorney,
Oh, okay,
so you can speak to an attorney. They'll have to be here at the trial.
okay. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Do you have any other? Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
Yeah.
There was another matter you had in Charlie Hill?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. Cass Real Estate versus Strickland. My client and the tenant are both out there, and I think we have payment terms for a conditional dismissal that will happen in just a moment.
Okay. Let's see, Mr. Whitty, you're here for,
Mr. Herman,
okay.
we're ready to go.
I was not advised that Ms. Parker was here. Is Ms. Parker here? Oh, Mr. Tyra, you're representing Ms. Parker. I know it's probably not your fault.
Right, I get in and it's like, didn't accept it. So I sent it in again today and it's in there though.
Got it. What, they don't have a, like, administrative assistant or somebody who files these for you all? What?
I wish that would be so nice.
You all need to get back. So when I used to work, well, I still am, I'm at LCC now, still teaching, but I used to do a clinic in conjunction with legal services. And so they provided some additional assistance. You all probably need to talk about another joint venture to get you some support. No, my office was at your office.
Your office is at my office.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was running a clinic. I brought paralegals over there, paralegal students.
oh,
Yeah, that's it. Okay, on the record, in the matter of Edward Rose Associates versus Allison Parker, 25-02368. Appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm Whitty occurring on behalf of the plaintiff, Edward Rose Associates, for Richard Herman.
Elijah Tyra, PA 6242 on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Parker.
Okay, Ms. Parker had a hearing for non-payment of rent. Did you all resolve this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the parties have agreed to a conditional dismissal. If I could put those terms on the record.
Yes.
Your Honor, the parties have agreed that there's currently $2,767 in rent owing through the end of June. Court costs are $172.04. Total amount to retain $2,939.04. Partial payment would not stay entry of an order of eviction. The conditional dismissal is signed both by myself and Mr. Tyra and by the defendant, if I may approach.
Thank you. Your appearance, I see was in there, 10:18 today.
You see,
It didn't
when I
make the
got in, I
docket.
was like,
Didn't make the. Okay, and then Ms. Parker, that's how you want to proceed, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so you understand your right to proceed to a trial in this matter?
yes,
And you want to waive or give that right up?
yes.
No one's threatening you to do that, are they? Okay. Partial performance will not satisfy this agreement, so you gotta pay the full amount, $2,939.04 by the 30th of this month or vacate the property. You understand that?
Yes.
If you don't, the plaintiff has the right to request judgment to issue against you. They don't need to notice you of any future court date. Do you have any questions about that? You have 3 days from today, 3 business days, that is, to go to the clerk's office. If you decide you misunderstood the right that you give up, you can request to have this set aside. Tomorrow does not count as a business day because we are closed for Juneteenth. You have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from plaintiff, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sure.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see, Task Real Estate versus TA Strickland. Mr. Tyra. I don't have any papers in my hand. I got paper clips though.
We don't need any.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, this is 25-02463, appearance please.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Nicholas Darlinghouse on behalf of plaintiff Task Real Estate Services.
Okay, you're TA Strickland?
Tia Strickland.
Tia Strickland, okay. Okay, today was the date and time scheduled for a hearing. This is for non-payment of rent. Did you resolve this?
Yes, Your Honor. We have come to terms for a conditional dismissal. May I place the terms on the record?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, the current rent owing as of today's date is a total of $1,800 even, plus there are court costs of $175.24 for a total of $1,975.24. And the agreement is the tenant shall pay $150 per week beginning June 20th and then each Friday thereafter. Tenant shall also make other lump sum payments as she's able to, and the tenant will have the balance paid in full by September 30th, 2025. This action may proceed without notice to the defendant or further process if there is a failure to follow the terms of the agreement, and partial payment by defendant will not prevent issuance of an order of eviction. May I approach?
Yes, thank you. Okay, Ms. Strickland, is that complete and accurate as to how you want to proceed?
Yes.
Okay, you understand that you have the right to have an attorney represent you? Do you want to give that right up? You want to waive that right?
Yeah.
Okay, you also have a right to proceed to trial. You could have demanded a jury trial. Do you understand that right as well?
Yes.
And you want to waive that right additionally? Anyone threatening you to do that?
I'm sorry.
Any threats being made to you to
No,
get you to waive these rights?
No.
Is there any promises extended to you to get you to waive these rights?
No.
Okay, you have 3 business days from today's date. If once you leave here, you do realize that you misunderstood the rights you're giving up, you can come back to the court, request to have this set aside. Tomorrow does not count as a business day, okay? Lastly, partial performance of this agreement will not satisfy. So you have some language here in section 3 that you need to follow. If you don't state consistent with this payment plan, given the payments on the correct date and amounts, the plaintiff can request to have the judgment entered against you without giving you any notice or future court date. You understand that? Do you have any questions? We'll get you a copy in just a moment. Any additional items?
Nothing from you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Joffer was waiting for Ashley Bell.
That is correct.
Have a seat. I don't think she's here.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Is the property vacant?
No, she's still in the property.
Yeah, that's- You know how to complete default paperwork at all?
No, I guess I'm requesting a default judgment, but I don't have the form.
No, we have it. Do you know, we have the form. I just want to know, do you know how to complete the form?
Yeah, I've
Okay,
done it before.
okay, we can give it to you to complete, or you can wait until the court officer can assist you.
I can wait on the court officer.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
So you gotta have a GLT. So you got, yeah. Okay. So. Two. GLT, and that case. JL, my bad, JL. Later, JLT. Case number, just don't add in the LT. It said party B01 at the bottom. B01. Then enter.
Oh, it's too far.
And now F9. Did hit our way. You gotta find out what he paid for his. Just print that out. And you gotta come to there. Well, he's late. How long might be S? It's now judgment our way. This is
215.
that's the final fee. That's the court card. You miss right there on scrap. No, that's good. On this one. 215. This is. I go for it. You need another judgment.
Imtiaz John.
Okay, on the record in the matter of Thomas Lay versus Ruben Lara, 25-02454. State your name, please.
Me,
What's your name?
how much late?
Ruben Lara. Okay, today was the date scheduled for hearing. This is for non-payment of rent. I have here a judgment here by consent. That's how you all want to proceed today, correct?
Yes.
Okay, it says that you are having judgment entered against you by consent. It says plaintiff has the right to recover possession of the property, that the past due rent to retain possession is owed in the amount of $10,650 plus court costs of $216.60 for a grand total $10,866.60. It says that you will pay that amount or vacate the property in question by the 30th of this month, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and partial payment will not prevent the court from issuing an order of eviction. You understand that?
Yes.
It also says money judgment will enter for a total of possession plus court costs in the amount of $10,692.40, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you understand that you had the right to be represented by an attorney?
I do not know.
Okay, you didn't know that?
I did, but they never called me back. I went inside and she explained what kind of case it was. She said, we might call you or, but yeah, I did go in there.
Okay, that was legal services. So they do intakes and they may or may not have the capacity to take your case.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that you can't still access your right to counsel. That right is extended to you regardless of whether or not legal services can take your case. You have the right to hire an attorney at your own expense. You understand that?
Yes. I do.
Okay, so you want to waive your right to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, you also have the right in this matter to proceed to a jury trial or to a trial. You could have demanded a jury trial. You understood that?
Yes.
You want to waive your right to trial?
Yes.
Anyone threatening you to waive these rights?
No.
Okay, you have 3 business days from today's date. If once you leave here, you realize you misunderstood the rights that you're given up, you can return to the court, request to have this set aside. Tomorrow is not a business day, okay? It is a holiday, but 3 business days from today, okay? We'll get you a copy of this paperwork. Do you have any questions?
I've already been on vacation. I'm just gonna give them the key back today.
You've already vacated?
Yeah, I tried vacated for 6/19 last month.
Okay, you were aware of that?
I just gotta give back the key. But I didn't know I was supposed to do it today or I was supposed to.
Okay, are you gonna do a walkthrough at all?
Yeah.
Okay, you all can work that out on your own. Okay,
Yeah, I'll do it.
sounds good. Any questions?
No, not yet. I have a bed here. but
Okay. No problem. No questions though?
I got a question. I'm off the time that someone is, I know I talked to you, but it was due by the 30th.
You gotta pay that or vacate by the 30th. As to the judgment amount, the money judgment amount, you all can work on a payment plan. The 30th is for you to pay and stay in the property. The money judgment is different. Okay, so you can work out a payment arrangement and then you can enter an agreement as to payments, if that's what you want to do, okay? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, John.
Have a good one. Oh, my back. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna sign this.